Hey guys, so I wanted to pull some cards. I've been feeling called to pull some cards for quite some while. I have to be honest in saying that although I have been pulling cards for myself for probably like 10 years now, um, I'm not the most confident when it comes to like doing videos of my readings for people. But it is something that I've been working on. Um, I have been called to pull some cards for you guys, for the collective of my followers, anyone who is interested in tarot cards or, just interested in what my interpretations are and what cards I would pull in general. So I just wanted to share this with you all. My video keeps on getting cut off, so I'm going to try to make this quick. I'd already pulled the cards, so they're already here. So you guys won't get to see me shuffle them. I'm sorry, because the video cut off, and I don't think I could combine videos on Instagram. But so I'm just starting over, pretty much. So the three cards pulled are the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So right off the bat, obviously there is heavy cup energy. So cups tend to relate the most to emotions. And Ace of Cups is actually a very positive card. As you can see, the vegetation around this card is very green, very lush. Water is something that we as human beings and just about any living thing on earth need. We need water. Water is something that is needed for abundance, for growth, for nourishment, etc. So this is actually a very good card. This can signify very positive emotions, an overwhelming abundance of joy, love, even I would say money flow, fertility, things like that. The second card, however, is the Four of Cups. And so with the Four of Cups, there's three that are empty right here. And she is laying on a very healthy looking tree. No leaves, but still a very healthy looking tree. There's a lot of moss around the trunk, and I'm actually not clear on the symbolism of moss at the moment. Maybe I can look that up and put it in the comments. I'm sure that that is significant. I'm feeling like it is. When you think of moss, sorry, I was thinking, when you think of moss, it's something that really starts from the root, and nourished from, starting again. I'm going to try to see if I could just put these together because it's just crazy how much my phone, the video just keeps cutting off. But like I was saying, moss is something that grows from the root. It's nourished by something. But anyway, she's got three cups here that are empty and one in the back that is like hidden but not hidden. And if, let me see if I could show it more. It looks like it's full. But nothing's being done with it. It's not being utilized. She is staring off into the distance, just looking very bored, not doing anything at all. Four is significant of stability, but where the cups are, they're apart. And these three, there's one toppled over, they're empty. So this could signify someone, signify someone who is maybe emotionally unstable. They don't know how they feel. Okay, so many interruptions. I had to take a call from my sister. Okay, so what I was saying was, I think I was saying that this can possibly signify someone who is distracted. They don't see the value of what's in front of them. Oh, I was saying that it could signify someone who is emotionally unstable, or not appreciating what's around them. Because we have this right here where it's a very positive card. So, I mean, there's a lot of emotions going on. It could be a relationship of any kind, really. The Ten of Wands really shows a struggle, stress. This could perhaps signify one person and the other in a relationship, or let me elaborate on that before I move on. So this could signify maybe this person, the relationship has a lot of positive emotions and even background and foundation, but yet someone is distracted and not appreciating the full picture of their relationship, while another person is really taking on a big load of the relationship, whether that's responsibility. Wands are symbolic of creativity, passion, and stuff like that. So maybe one person could really be putting in a lot of work in this relationship. Hold on a minute. I'm doing a reading. No. One person could be really putting in a lot of work into this relationship. Being romantic, being considerate of their partner's feelings, and trying to really be creative and create this lush and emotionally balanced, abundant love for this other person. But for whatever reason, they're distracted. They do not appreciate the other person, nor do they realize the good that's in front of them. So there's that one possibility. And then there's also the possibility that this person is so distracted and not paying attention to the full cup behind them due to their own stress. The whole dynamic of a relationship could be within yourself. We've got this Ace of Cups, which could very well be, ladies, your womb. There's red in this picture. Wands I associate with the color red. And even with cups being predominant in this card pool, it could be a root chakra and throat chakra issue. I am in the middle of a reading. Both of you, please hold on a minute. I will be out there in a minute. The red and the blue could be significant of chakras, is what I'm getting as well. You may have some inner work to do with your root chakra and your ability to really voice what you feel. Can be a large dynamic of the burden that you are experiencing and the struggle between what is around you that is so positive that can be utilized for your benefit to create the life that you want. Also, creation is something that is represented by the wands, but yet you're not doing that. So I would advise you to really look around at what you have and piece together what it is that you can do to create better for yourself, whether that's in your life, whether that's in your own self-love, self-nourishment, paying attention to your emotions, or if this is something that resonates with you with regards to your relationship, really look at your effort as well as the other person's effort. Because for you guys to have the abundance of love and great emotions and feelings that you want in a relationship, I would think that every person in a relationship would want those things. There is a need for reciprocity. And I do feel like that's something that is many times missed in a relationship. There really shouldn't be one person doing a whole lot more than the other person. It's just unbalanced. There is a large need for balance, also represented by the 4. In order to, and that finding that balance, whether it's within yourself or your love relationship, is really going to allow you to get over the hurdle and get past the current obstacle that you are facing. So I hope that that is helpful for you guys, and I hope it made sense and I didn't ramble or stumble over my words too much. So I'm going to try to see if I could piece this together on Instagram for you guys, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful... Okay, so in the last clip, I was trying to wish you all a beautiful Friday, but in reviewing my other video clips, I actually have a couple of other notes that I wanted to bring up that kind of like came to me while I was reviewing what I was saying. So I think there was 2 more things. First off would be the possibility, or not possibility, I guess, a dual meaning, so to speak, even though there's kind of more than one possibility of meanings here, obviously, depending on the individual. But another possibility with these cards for someone watching would be to consider the fact that in your relationship, this could be any sort of relationship, I would say, to be honest, where it involves an outside person from yourself, to consider the desire of that other person to actually be in your life and take part in the relationship that you guys have. Because this could be someone who is just uninterested anymore. They're not invested in the relationship emotionally the way that this person is. That could be one possibility. Another possibility, I would say, is the energy is just working against me tonight. Mercury is just coming from my neck. My videos keep getting cut off. What I'm trying to say is the other side of the coin with regards to meanings on what I've already covered could very well be that the feminine partner in the relationship, whether that's a woman or the more feminine in the relationship, if we're talking about a same-sex relationship, because wands are a masculine symbol, it could very well be that the woman has put a lot of emotion and work into this relationship, but a lot of her emotions have gone unappreciated. The cups are spilt. She is bored with the relationship. She doesn't want to put in the work anymore. Perhaps the partner, or you, depending on which side you fall under, perhaps you've made some mistakes, or miscalculations in the relationship with regards to your choices, where she is no longer emotionally invested in the relationship the way she once was. This could be the present, and that could be the past. So she's just bored and just putting up with it because she doesn't know what to do here. Meanwhile, the more masculine partner is really trying their hardest to make things better. Okay, the video went out of focus. The masculine partner, the male, is really putting in a lot of work to try and make things better, to return those emotions to the overwhelming love, joy, and really fertility within the relationship. But yet she isn't really having it. She's not really feeling it. She's not interested. She's not bothered, worried, or anything. So I would say that you need to really consider that part of the relationship. Is it salvageable? Is a good question. That's what I'm feeling. Like, is it salvageable? You cannot have a relationship where it's one-sided, which also can attribute to this breakup of the cups, where there's 3 on this side, 1 on this side. It's not balanced. The emotions that once was there is no longer there.
Sorry.
Get out of my room. I am doing a reading right now.
Sorry.
So I think that was all I had for right now. I need to go tend to these lovely kids. I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope that this in some way resonates with you and helps you in some way. This is my first public tarot reading, so forgive me if it is a little bit all over the place. I'm used to reading for myself or doing written readings where I get to articulate the message via a written format for others, or if it's for myself, I kind of like let my intuition and spirit speak to me. So verbally articulating the meaning and messages behind it tend to be a little bit of an obstacle. So anyway, I'm gonna go now, and I wish you all the very best.